One of my favorite quotes is by a guy named Mark Twain. He said, "It's not what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for certain that just ain't so." In this video, I'm going to cover some ideas from a financial psychologist named Brad Klontz. He coined the term money scripts. These are ideas that you have about money either consciously or unconsciously that are oftentimes passed down from generation to generation and developed at a very young age. Understanding your invisible money scripts can be a very powerful way of unlocking your mind, subsequently improving your financial health and living a more balanced life. I find it actually really interesting that I have personally fallen into each and every one of these money script camps at one point or another in my life. Let me know in the comments if you have ever fallen into any of these camps, or if you have recently fallen into one of these camps and this video has been helpful for you. So the KMSI measures 4 key money scripts. Number 1 is the money avoidance script. These are those people who think money is bad, people who are greedy have money, having wealth leads to corruption always. Money avoiders may also think that they don't deserve money. Oftentimes they will not pay attention to their personal finances or just not open those bills when they come in the mail, which can lead to substantial problems. I actually went through a bout of this when I was in credit card debt in my early 20s. It's like, why would you even open the bill when you know it's going to be bad news? People in this camp might also do things like not apply for that next promotion because they just think that they're not ready, and maybe even avoid high-paying sales and commission-based jobs because they think that the entire field is somehow shady just because they make a lot of money. And I got to admit that I was definitely in that camp as well. I would never take a commission job because all salespeople are shady and they're just out for money, and that's bad. Until I had my first commission sales job and I realized that the shady ones usually don't last. It's the honest and forthright salespeople that tend to make the vast majority of the money. These people also undercharge for their work, which can be a spiraling effect where because you undercharge, you're not encouraged to work harder for it, so you don't work as hard, and then you get what you worked for. So money script number 2 is kind of the opposite. This is where you get into money worship. People in this camp might think that money is the key to all happiness and success, and that having a whole lot of money solves all of life's problems. Spoiler alert, it really doesn't. It solves a lot of them. People in the money worship area often prioritize financial success over personal relationships, and they might work excessively in order to attain financial goals at the expense of their personal health. Now, the impact of money worship can lead to neglect, debt accumulation, or neglect of personal health in the quest for money. The number 3 money script is that money is a status. People in this camp might think that their net worth is inextricably linked to their self-worth, and they tie their ego to their bank account. Now, this mindset might also lead to competitive spending, where everybody is trying to spend more money in order to outdo the person next to them to show off how much money they have. The 4th money script is money vigilance. People in this camp think that it's super important to be frugal, and they get personal self-worth boost when they save money on something. They believe that money should be saved and protected. Now, these individuals might be very highly disciplined savers and planners, but they often experience a great deal of anxiety when it comes to spending money. Have for sure been there. While money vigilance can lead to financial security, at some point we need to break out of the money vigilance mindset and avoid the excessive caution that got us to that point. Now, the KMSI says that only 3 of these things are negative for your overall net worth, but here's where I'm going to disagree with them. Money avoidance is obviously bad for your net worth. Something that is not tracked and measured is never going to improve. Money worship is obviously not great for your net worth either, because as soon as you get an amount of money that you think is substantial, these people are going to go ahead and spend it on a super nice car or a boat or what have you. They don't even realize that that 60 grand that they saved up is actually not that much money. And status is not nearly as valuable as that $60,000 could have been if they had done something productive and useful with it. The money is status folks are probably in the same boat. Here's where the money vigilance folks get bit in the ass. Now, money vigilance people generally have the highest net worth because of that one principle. What is tracked and measured and paid attention to will improve. However, the money vigilance people fall into a massive trap that prevents them from going farther. That is that they are highly risk averse. They're not going to allocate 10 to 20% of their portfolio to alternative investments to massively boost their possible income. They're also not going to take that high-paying all commissions job because they are more focused on security and steadily growing their wealth over time. So here is a different way to calculate risk if you're in the money vigilance mindset. Do the math on what you're planning on saving up for retirement. Let's say you're putting away 10%, 15, maybe even 20% of your income over the course of your career. You're going to make potentially $5 million. But you'll never make $100 million. Now, if you have a 1 in 10 chance of 100xing your money in an alternative investment, such as a private equity deal, a Bitcoin type opportunity, or like an Nvidia type opportunity, when no one is really doing it and everybody says that it's risky, if you have a 1 in 10 chance of making something massive like that, if you put 10% of your entire portfolio into that 1% chance 100 times, you will hit it once. But if all you do is stack your money away into low-cost mutual funds, the S&P 500 or whatnot, you'll never have the potential growth. So your failure rate of making $100 million is 100%. Guys, think about these things. Leave a comment for me if this was helpful. I've been getting super tired trying to build my curriculum for my training. It's going to be super, super awesome. As I'm building that though, I want to be giving you these helpful 2 to 3 videos a week so that you can be doing something right now to improve your financial health. Thank you very much. Y'all have a nice day.